too. Guess what? We're still at our houses, but we get to see each other through our videos, and it's really fun. So hello, Blue Room, and anyone else that's watching. Hello, Lily, and Nora, and Liam, and Arohi, and May, and Emery, and Rosalind, and Pip, and Tessie, and Evelyn, and Beckham, and Veronica, and Julia, and Emma, and Anna. Hi, everybody. So let's remember our calendar. Remember, we said goodbye March, and our new month, does anyone remember? If you said April, you're right. It is April. And remember what we said, April showers bring May flowers. So if we get a lot of rain in April, it's kind of good because you know what? Then we'll have lots of flowers in May. Okay, if yesterday was May 1 or May 1st, today is, you're right, 2. I know all of you can do that because we're only counting to 2, which is not very hard. 1, 2. And it's kind of partly cloudy again, but hopefully it's warm enough that we can get out and get for a walk. And I've seen so many robins, so I really know spring is here. Okay, so if yesterday was Wednesday, today is, you're right, it's Thursday. And after Thursday comes Friday. So let's sing the Days of the Week song. Remember, it's Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so the calendar is pretty simple today because it is Thursday, April 2nd, and the weather partly cloudy. So let's see if we can do the mystery bit. Okay, I have something in here. Okay, the first clue is they're sticky. So many things are sticky, but let's see if we can think. Okay, the second clue is you can get them at the doctor's office, you can get them at home, or you can get them at school. That's really confusing. At home, school, or the doctor's office. That's a lot of places to get something sticky. Okay, the last clue is you put them when you get hurt or on a boo-boo. Okay, so they're sticky, they're at the doctor's office, they're at home or at school, and you can use them when you get hurt, or sometimes even you get them if you get a shot. How many are guessing? Are you guys thinking real hard and guessing? I bet you are. I think you all got it. I don't think it was that tricky. Ah, Band-Aids. Okay, so they are sticky. You can get them at school, home, or the doctor's office, and you put them on when you get hurt. So the mystery clue was Band-Aids. Okay, I'm going to read you a book, and then after the book, we're going to go do something in my kitchen. Okay, the giant, I'm going to move closer. The giant jam sandwich. And the author is John Lord. Okay. So. One hot summer in Itching Down, 4 million wasps flew into town. They drove the picnickers away. They chased the farmers from their hay. They stung Lawrence Swell on his fat, bald pate, and they dived and hummed and buzzed and ate. That's a lot of wasps. And the noisy nasty nuisance grew until the villagers said, "What can So they called a meeting in the village hall, and the mayor asked them all, "What can we do?" They asked good questions, but nobody had any suggestions. That's a problem. I don't know what they're going to do. Then Bap the baker leaped to his feet. "What do wasps like to eat?" "Strawberry jam. Now wait a minute. What if we made a giant jam sandwich? We can trap them in." The gentleman cheered and the ladies squared, and Farmer said, "Use my field." Bap gave instructions for making the dough. Mix the flour from above and the yeast from below. Salt from the seaside, water from the sprout. Now thump and bump it and bang it around. Look at all that dough. While they were working and working hard, some made a tablecloth out in the yard. That is a lot of bread dough. When they were done, the loaf was left to rise until the loaf was mountain in shape and size. That's giant. Then they hitched it up with a bit of a fuss, all the tractors and cars, and even the village bus. And they took it to the oven they had made up on the hill, 50 cookers in an old brick mill. That's a lot of bread to cook, isn't it? For hours and hours they let it cook, and it swelled inside till the window shook. It was piping hot when they took it out, and the villagers raised a mighty shout. "Isn't it crusty? Aren't we clever?" But the wasps were just as bad as ever. The loaf was left to cool, and then the people watched while 6 strong men took a great beef saw and sliced it right through, and everybody clapped as they cut it in two. That's one big piece of bread. The village bus, they all agreed, would spoil in the fields of the farmer's seed. So 8 fine horses pulled the bread to where the picnic blanket was spread. A truck drew up and dumped out butter. They spread it out with a flap and a flutter, spoons and spades and slap and slam, and they did the same with the strawberry jam. They covered the whole thing. Meanwhile, high above the field, 6 flying machines whirled and wheeled, ready for the wasp to take the bait, and there was nothing to do but wait. Think the wasps are going to like the giant jam sandwich? Suddenly the sky was humming. All 4 million wasps were coming. They smelled their jam and they dived and they stuck. They ate so much they all got stuck. The other slice came down kerplunk out of the wasp that was that way. There were only 3 that got away, and where they are, I cannot say. But they never came back to Itching Down, which is not a waspish sort of town, but a very nice place to play and dance, and that's what the villagers did that day. What became of the sandwich? Well, in Itching Down, they like to tell how the birds flew off with their beaks and had a feast for 100 weeks. Do you think all the birds took the sandwich and they ate the sandwich and the wasp? Okay, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in my kitchen and make a jam sandwich. Okay? So, I don't think ours is going to be giant like the one they made, but we can make it fun and it can be a good snack. Okay? So, ours isn't going to be that big, but if you have a big piece of bread at home, you can make it big. I didn't have that big of a piece of bread, okay? I just had regular bread, okay? So I have a piece of bread, but I have 2 pieces of bread, because you remember they put the top on the piece of bread? Okay, but look at kinds of jelly. I have apricot jelly and I have cherry jelly. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to use a little of both. So I'm going to take a knife, and I'm going to put dum-da-dum-dum-dum. I'm going to spread it. I'm going to do half in apricot. Then I'm going to take the other half and put cherry. You guys can use whatever kind of jelly. You guys might have grape jelly, or you guys might have blueberry jelly. Then, see what the jelly's going to look like? And we don't need wasps to come, because we don't want any wasps in our house, but we are making a jam sandwich just like they did in the book. Okay, then we're going to put a top on it, and we can cut it. And you can have a snack of a jam sandwich. Ours isn't really giant, but if you guys have a piece of bigger bread, you can make it and you can share it with your family. I just made it for me. So, okay. A jam sandwich. It's really a good snack, okay? So, you know what I'm going to say to you? Goodbye, Blue Room. Goodbye, Blue Room. Goodbye, Blue Room. It's time to say goodbye. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.